Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. And today we're going to have a quick talk about our affirmations, because I know that we had a chat about this on the live, but I wasn't able to go into as much detail, so I kind of just touched on what I wanted to talk about in a video. So when we are doing our affirmations, it's not about that they don't have to be perfect. So for instance, they don't have to be concise. They don't have to be in any shape or form in any way. They just have to be something that you're thinking. So for instance, when we are actually creating anything in our life, we always have a rumination in our thought. It'll be something that, a goal that we want to manifest, a achievement or love or money or whatever it is that we want to manifest, we will have a rumination of thought. Now, depending on where you are within your nervous system, and meaning that depending on where you are in your experiences and events and everything that we've had in our life, in our beliefs and all of that kind of thing, we will believe in the ability of this manifesting for us by where we are in the present moment from these beliefs and from these experiences. So when we look at our nervous system will either show up in a stressed, anxious way or frustrated way when we think about maybe manifesting money. We will feel it in our body. It's like a emotional kind of signal. In these emotional signals, we can actually take responsibility of our body in those moments, and we can take control, and we can do things to self-regulate our emotions. However, when it comes to the affirmations, saying things in the moment that are concise and affirmative, like I am rich, I am wealthy, are all well and good. I am successful, and they're all well and good. But in that kind of moment, you don't actually believe it because of the way that you have been previously speaking to yourself. So if you're somebody, for instance, who is beginning out on this kind of conscious journey, rather than sitting down and doing all these kind of perfect affirmations, while they are obviously going into your subconscious mind, ruminate in a way that you are saying to yourself that the money is going to come to me. I feel stressed about, even add that kind of thing. I feel stressed about money right now, but I want money. I want money to come to me right now. I know it's going to come to me. Everything is always kind of working in that way for me. So what is it that I can do now that I can actually incorporate into my daily habit or routine that is directing me into this kind of reality where this money is achievable for me? That in itself is a rumination of a direction, of a kind of a concise and clear concise and clear intention that you are sending into your consciousness and your subconscious about this actual money manifesting into your reality. So rather than sitting down, as I say, with the concise and perfect affirmations, you actually creating a little plan in your mind in a rumination kind of way, and even including how you are feeling in the moment, is a positive intention towards the end goal. Because remember, when we are manifesting, it's all coming from the present moment, and it's really all coming from our mind and how we are actually interpreting things in our mind. So everything that we see is an interpretation and perception from our own mind. And so the person sitting next to us is actually looking out and seeing things from their own interpretation and perception. None of us is seeing the same thing in this whole universe. We all have our own kind of judgments and ideas and all of that kind of thing on what it is that we are seeing. So when we look at it in this way and we say to ourselves, okay, it's not that I have to be perfect in my affirmations, it's just that I have to show up for myself in those moments and lead myself into the knowing that things are actually unfolding in the best way. It's like even if things are kind of going in a negative way, you say to yourself, there's something that I have to learn here. I'm winning. I'm always winning, and I'm going to get through this. And as I get through this, the answers and inspiration are coming to me and leading me closer to the goal, or the goal is just there. All I have to do is open the solution and open the door by opening my mind and opening my heart. Opening my mind and opening my heart means that I am actually showing up every single day, and I'm doing things to be aware of it. So for instance, if we're somebody who is feeling anxious or stressed, That is a nervous system regulation memory, which means that there's an event that happened in our life that has caused us to be stressed when it comes to the subject of money. It can be limiting beliefs, it can be what we learned through our childhood, and it can be all of these things that we take in on a daily basis through the internet and newspapers and, news and everything like that. So all of this programming is going into our subconscious mind, and we are operating through that program without even knowing about it, because our conscious mind is really only 10% and the subconscious mind is the rest. So when we become aware of that and we say to ourselves that, okay, well, the past is the past. Maybe that was the truth for me then, but I'm more awake now. I'm more aware of what's going on. I can see things in a different light. So I am actually going to tell myself that the past is the past and I'm leaving it there. And I'm going to tell myself a new kind of story. Maybe I'm not exactly where I want to be right now, but I know that I am on the way to it. I am going to tell myself this every day. And along with that, anytime I notice negativity coming up, I'll say, okay, well, there's positivity surrounding this negativity, and I'm going to find the solution for it. I don't have to have perfect affirmations. I don't have to be always feeling great within myself. All I have to do is persist and be consistent with showing up for myself in a way that I know that I can lead myself through it. Having the kind of faith in yourself and having the kind of faith that you know that as you continue to build yourself in this way, from the inside out is the best way, you will start to build this confidence unknown to yourself as well too. So I wanted to do a little video on that, just about the affirmations in general. They don't have to be fancy, they don't have to be perfect, they just have to be a way that you are kind of leading your mind into a more optimistic view and interpretation of whatever it is that you are wanting to create. And maybe you've already created things that you wanted to create. And so now you're opening your mind up to new possibilities. So as you open your mind up to new possibilities, you're ruminating on how to go about that as well too. That is where the affirmation happens. That's where the amplification happens. When we say things about I am enough, I am good enough, I am loved, and all of those kind of concise affirmations that are written in a concise way, those are kind of just reinforcing positivity in a moment. They're not while they are the ones that, the subconscious mind, they seep into the subconscious mind, and they're great for motivating us and things like that. It's what we do with our mind when we're not actually conscious, when we're not consciously saying these affirmations. So when we get into a daydream in the middle of the day, where is our mind going? What conversation is our mind having? Is it having a conversation with somebody in the mind in a negative way? It's that kind of thing that we want to be aware of, and that's the kind of thing where we want to flip around and change it into a more optimistic view. You don't have to be perfect, because nobody is perfect, and it's just all about that kind of consistent awareness of changing it around into what benefits you and benefits everyone around you as well too. So I'll leave that video there. And of course, if you have any questions, you can comment down below, or you can email me at any time, and I will chat to you soon.